What's up, Internet? This is Skinny at Cobourg Nissan, and behind me I've got a 2018 Nissan Pathfinder SV all-wheel drive with a ton of updated advanced safety features. Let's go have a look. Alright guys, let's jump right into this 18 Pathfinder SV all-wheel drive. Just over 40,000 kilometers on this, and it is in great shape. And what's even better is the advanced safety features that I mentioned in the intro. The Pathfinder now comes with forward emergency braking, which is by far the best safety feature you can have on your vehicle because it prevents a collision. It's not one of the safety features that happens afterwards, like seatbelts, airbags, things like that. So let's talk about it real quick. Forward emergency braking really simply means there is a radar in the front bumper and it's measuring the distance between your Pathfinder and the traffic in front. And let's say that you're on the radio, you're changing your radio station, trying to find some good tunes, and the traffic in front is slowing down because you're in Toronto, and that's what it always does. Well, the Pathfinder is measuring that distance, and if it starts approaching too quickly, it's going to give you an audible warning, and at the same time, it's going to start to apply the brakes for the Pathfinder. It can actually bring it to a complete stop. So the advantage there, obviously, is those split seconds where you don't have enough time to look up and react. It's already doing it for you, which hopefully will prevent the collision in front. So a great safety feature, totally worth taking those 2 minutes to talk about right now because that is quite potentially a lifesaver. Now, let's get into the other meat and potatoes of this bad boy. Let's get it started first because it does have the remote starter. Get her going there, get it nice and warmed up. Now, the 18 is part of the refresh model from 2017 with these new dynamic headlights, that nice V-Motion grille that we see here. So this is all part of Nissan's V-Motion push, making it look super sleek and updated from the previous model years. As we come around the side, we've got the nice 18-inch alloy wheels. They look super sharp, wrapped up in some great all-season tires. Over here, we've got the LED indicators on the mirrors. You can see it's got roof rails up top. And as I back up here and try not to slip on the ice, we just had that beautiful ice storm. It's a great time to talk about the all-wheel drive because the Pathfinder is intuitive all-wheel drive, meaning it will check the road conditions, monitor the speed of the wheels, and if it starts to have any slippage, it puts it into all-wheel drive right away, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, as we come around the back, you're going to notice here it does have rear sonar as well as a rear view camera underneath here. And the reason why we do both at Nissan is because, of course, with the dirt, the grime on the road, that camera can become cloudy and fogged up. So we put the rear sonar in so that way, at least when you're backing up, if there's something behind you, you still won't bump into it, hopefully. Say hopefully. Accidents happen. Now, have a look here. I have those rear seats folded down for a reason. I want to show you how much cargo room there is back here. Definitely enough room for a bunch of luggage or boxes or cargo, but also have a look what the rear passengers, those third row passengers, are treated to. They do have vents back here for the heating and AC, and you've got cup holders as well. Now, let me show you how easy it is to get these seats up into a 7-passenger seating. Pull it once, up with their headrest, and there you go. And you can see it is a split seat as well. Oh, slipping on ice there, gee whiz. There we go. So now we've got the 7-row configuration. You can see you still got lots of room in the back for cargo. We've got a nice cargo container down here as well. And then over here you've got a 12-volt outlet. But you want to get the cooler all cooled off. So there's a bit of a pun. Get the cooler cooled. You can see it's got that nice pearl white paint. Continue our tour around. It's again in really, really nice shape. There's a couple little marks that I'm going to point out to you when we go around to the other side, but those are going to buff right out. It won't be a problem. So here we go around the front again. Get a look at those nice LED accent lights. So here's one. There's just a little mark here in the bumper. A little bit of touch-up paint in there. We'll fill that in. And then just over here, excuse me, on the rear passenger door, this stuff here easily buffs out. So don't worry about that. We'll have that taken care of. Oh, gotta unlock the door. Intelligent key. So key in my pocket, push it once, driver's door, twice, all 4 doors. There we go. So having a look at this 2nd row seat, you can see lots of room back here. Very spacious. It is on a slider. Those seats right now are moved up to give the back passengers some extra leg room here. So I'll show you here how we get in the back. This handle, fold it up, and just like that, it's one-handed operation. You can get back here and have a look at those seats. Nice condition, lots of leg room back there. But even more so, when we slide this seat back, this is how much leg room you can have for the third row, which is lots of room back there for them to get nice and comfortable, and still lots of room up front for the front passengers. Now I'll slide this back to show you. We can now see that center armrest here with the cup holder built in, and this slot here is actually for a tablet. Pretty cool design back there. And then the Pathfinder features tri-zone climate control, which means you've got pardon me, independent temperature for the rear passengers, which is important if you've got infants and toddlers back here. You can keep it nice and toasty for them. Meanwhile, mom and dad in the front can be a little bit cooler. And then we've got 2 USB ports back here for charging. Keep those tablets, cell phones, what have you, all charged up and everybody entertained in the back. As we move along to the front, having a look in here, front seats are in great condition. Non-smoker, no odors in the car, really nice and tidy. You've got a power driver's seat, all right? And then over here, we've got a heated steering wheel, your blind spot monitor, and your tow mode. So you can attach it, you can put it in tow mode if you're gonna get a trailer hitch installed, because the Pathfinder will tow over 5,000 pounds for the 2018 model, which is really great. If you got a little trailer or something you wanna boogie along with, get that hitch installed and you're good to go. So now that we've activated the vehicle, because we did remote start it, we go and push the push button start, and it turns on all the features of the Pathfinder. Let's get that heated steering wheel going, get our mitts nice and warm. The leather wrap steering wheel, heated steering wheel, that gets warm in about 15-20 seconds. Really eliminates the need for gloves in cold weather. It's really, really nice. Now we've got automatic headlights, flip those on. And then over here, we've got the controls for our advanced driver display, which is this display right here. So you can see there's 45,000 kilometers on this one. And then when I start pushing the menu button, it goes through the tire pressure, the 4x4 system, how it's operating, your compass, your fuel economy. It just goes through all these warnings and readings and settings, all right here, right below your eyes. So that way when you're driving, it's just a quick glance down, see what you need, and then back up to the road, rather than putting it into the infotainment system over here. So a pretty smart design. Now, one other thing that you get that's a real big advantage, because we have that forward emergency braking and that radar in the front bumper, we now can offer you intelligent cruise control. Intelligent cruise control will change the way you drive on the highway. If you're a big highway driver, this is an FYI, this is for you, because intelligent cruise control, here's the situation. You're driving, you got cruise at 120, you're in the left lane, and of course there's somebody that's in there doing 110. You're like, come on, buddy, move out of the way. Well, the radar knows that that car's driving slower than your cruise speed. So it's gonna drop the speed of the Pathfinder. It's gonna match that car in front, stay a safe distance behind. Once he moves out of the way, it then increases the speed, goes back to your regular cruising speed, and you don't have to worry about that goofball, and you don't have to sit there on and off the brake, on and off the gas, on and off the cruise, which is such a pain in the butt. The intelligent cruise takes care of all that for you. So if you're a highway driver, it's a must-have. It definitely changes the way you drive any vehicle. So it's a spoiler, totally, like, what am I trying to say? Oh, you'll be spoiled, not spoiler. You'll be totally spoiled with intelligent cruise, is what I mean to say. Over here, we've got the blind spot monitoring system. So that light there will turn amber, as you see, if there's a vehicle in your blind spot. If you go to make a lane change, it's going to beep at you until you don't do that. You're going to hit somebody. Another great safety feature to have in the Pathfinder. And then over here, let's move over to our infotainment system. This Pathfinder features the navigation system from Nissan. We're just waiting it to power up here. There we go. So we've got the Nissan navigation system. It's all touchscreen. It's all pinch friendly. Very cool, very updated system that we have here. When we go to audio, now we've got, look at all the different sources. You got FM, Sirius satellite, AM, CD player, iPod, Bluetooth audio. So if you've got Spotify, Google Play, YouTube streaming, Amazon streaming, how many services are there now? It's crazy, right? If you've got any streaming app, you can stream right from your phone, right through to the stereo, which is absolutely great. We've got all your Nissan apps as well. That might take a minute to load because I haven't loaded them up yet. So we'll continue and talk about the controls here. Here's all your controls for the radio system and the navigation system all here. So if you're not a touch friendly type person, you like the buttons are all down here as well. You can see here now the apps is loaded up. It's a spot where you can change the settings on your vehicle, plus you can go to the app garage and download a bunch of things through Nissan Connect. And then if we hit the climate button here, then we go back to the tri-zone climate control. As I mentioned, you can have driver and passenger independent temperatures. As you see here, that passenger temperature is increasing, the driver's side stays the same, and the fan all adjusts automatically for you, which is pretty slick. When I throw the Pathfinder in reverse, this nice big screen turns into a rear view camera. So that avoids bumping into things behind you. Be careful, check your surroundings. As it says, you're always going to want to check the left and the right before you go backing up. Down here, we've got your audio controls. You've got your dual zone climate controls down here. And then we've got a 12-volt charging port. I don't know who uses that anymore. Another 2 USB ports, 4 USB in total. Pardon me, heated seats, driver and passenger. And then we've got that nice shifter. And then here is your all-wheel drive control. So you can lock it into, put it into two-wheel. You can put it into automatic, which obviously does it automatically. It monitors those wheels and makes sure there's no slippage. And then you've got lock. Lock you could use if you're towing a boat out of the water, or you've got a driveway full of snow and you want to plow out. Go ahead, throw it in lock. And then you've got downhill descent control, which is just like basically putting in your first or second gear from back in the 80s. I remember my dad would do that, going downhill. Got nice big junk box here, and then another one here with another, believe it or not, another 2 USBs, an audio input, a video input, another 12-volt. I mean, 6 USBs in a vehicle nowadays. Who would have thought, right? I can remember just a couple of years ago getting one was amazing. But there's another look at those nice rear seats, a full 7-passenger Pathfinder with navigation, blind spot warning, intelligent cruise control, forward emergency braking, all these amazing features. And it's all right here at Cobourg Nissan. This is amazing. Guys, my name is Skinny. I love working at Cobourg Nissan. You're going to love buying here. If you're shopping from out of town, not to worry, we've got you covered. We have free delivery practically right across Ontario. Even if you have a trade-in, we can take care of that too. An email, some pictures, a VIN, etc. We'll get everything wrapped up for you. Super simple. Just sit there in your pajamas and your coffee. Give us a call and we'll go over everything. And then you just wait. Car comes to your door. You'll love it. It's an amazing service. It's almost like Amazon Prime, but almost. We're not there yet. Pretty darn close. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about this Pathfinder or anything else we have in stock, give us a call. And don't forget, you can just sit there and we'll deliver this car right to your door. Nice and easy. Let us do all the work. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.